Hey, Pat.
Oh, hi, Ken. You're right on time. Excellent. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
You know what? We're going to go into another room. I reserved a conference room for us so we can have some privacy.
All right, sounds
All right,
great.
so let's go over there.
Sounds good.
I look at doing performance reviews as a very critical part of my job because it's my opportunity to make sure that I've been clear all year long and that it's an opportunity for me to really coach you and also get your input and feedback. So the first thing I'd like to do is I want to give an overview of the APR process. We're not going to go through it in detail, but I want you to know where it sits in terms of why we do these sorts of things here at MV. You know we have a new rating system.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's really about, is the person exceeding expectations, in which case the person would get an EE, highly meets, HM,
Okay.
fully meets, FM. As you'll see when we go through this, there are some inconsistencies between how you rated yourself and how I rated you, and I want to make sure that you understand why I rated a certain way, that it has to do with how the specific definitions of what we're looking for here. So the one thing that stands out positively with your leadership competencies is safety, and that is at the very top of the list in terms of. So there are 3 competencies I want to talk with you about that I need you to put some focus behind, especially with the aspiration you have of becoming a general manager.
Okay.
And you can see here that I rated you partially meets, and you gave yourself a highly meets.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm going to talk to you about specifics here in a minute, but help me understand what's going on for you right now.
Well, I mean, I have to be honest. I'm a little disappointed because, up and partially meets isn't all bad, but it's a little surprising to me.
Well, and I can appreciate that. And I appreciate the fact that historically you've gotten a 1 and a 2. So we've talked a little bit throughout the year on some of these things that have come up.
Yeah.
One of the things that came up was there was a staff meeting. I was actually at this staff meeting where you had one of your direct reports raise their hand, and let's face it, they were a little aggressive. But what you said to them was, sit down and pipe down.
Yeah.
And so what impact do you think that has with that sort of response to somebody? You're disappointed that you didn't get a highly meets.
Yeah, I am, but, sitting here and the feedback that you've given to me, I mean, I get a clearer picture of how people view me.
Yes.
And, with your help, I'm going to definitely work on those areas.
And I want people on my team who have high expectations like you do.
Yeah.
And you do. Think about the development plan, and let's think about your goals moving forward, and give some thought. I want to talk to you in depth about where you see yourself in your career. So next time we get together, we'll do those 3 things.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Yeah, well, I appreciate the time you took today to discuss these issues with me.
Great. Thanks a lot, Ken.
All right, thank you, Pat.
So Ken, how did your annual performance review just go?
I think I got a better understanding of what's expected of me, how others view me, and going forward, I'm just going to work on those goals. I feel positive.